And one student has asked whether there is an attendance for this live session. No, there is no attendance for live session. Okay, you won't be given marks if you attended live session. This is only for doubt clearing or like or like discussing contents of that particular week or whichever topic this live session is based on. Okay. Okay, fine. So 20, like 25, I could 25 out of 90. So I could have like at least 33%, one third of you have gone through the, I mean, have done programming, right? The session has started just now, so you're still on time. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can lower your hand. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks for participating in this.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Okay, so now what we shall do is, like, for those of you who are done programming, the first week would be like just alphabets of it, learning alphabets again. That is like for others it is still learning alphabets, but since it is new, it might appear some scary to initially. Okay, especially setting up the environment and writing the first program, right? So, but then you get hang of it, you learn each and everything. So that part I can assure you. Okay, what scares you today, tomorrow it will never scare you, right? Once you come to know of it. So yeah, my camera is not on, so let me check. I'll switch on my camera. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm out. Like I'm visible, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll share my screen and we'll discuss week one. Okay. So in this session, primarily we'll solve the PPA problems. So those are the practice programming assignment problems. Okay. That's our main agenda. Okay. We'll solve those problems. All right. Okay. You're able to see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Work on graphics, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
These are the other two course instructors, Karthik Tyagarajan and Onkar Joshi. Okay, along with these two other people, there might be one or two other course instructors. Okay, I mean course mentors. I mean, okay. All right. So, just a quick question. Until now, you're all familiar with whatever you've gone through, right? There are no problems, right? In week one, I mean, there are no major problems, as in like you didn't understand a particular part. You want me to explain that part? I could do that.
Sir.
No, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
No, sir. Actually, the thing is that
Yeah.
actually this is the first time I'm working on repeat, sir.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear properly.
Sir, am I audible now?
There are.
Hello. So am
Yeah.
I audible? Yeah. So this is the first time I'm just working in a repeat, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me now? Yeah.
Is it audible now?
Yes. I mean,
Sir, I think what he's saying is that this is the first time that he's working with Replit, which
Okay.
is the environment that we're using for Python coding. That's
Yeah.
what he's asking.
Yeah. So, right. Okay. See, Replit is like, the thing is programming language, right? You could execute that program, like there are like different platforms to execute this programming language. I mean, this program, right? The Python code which you write. So Python, that Replit is like one of the way to execute your code. Okay, like you could start doing it. I mean, like you could work on it, and then if you're not comfortable with it, or like if you know some other way, right? Like the VS code, okay, the VS code or Anaconda or whichever it is, right? If you want to work on that, it's totally fine, because at the end of the day, all we care about it in which platform you learn it. That's entirely different scenario. Okay, which ID in which ID you code the program, right? That doesn't matter. Okay. And moreover, we won't be asking you exactly to write your code in Replit. Okay. The Replit is, I mean, the Replit is used because you could code entirely on online. You may not have some you need not install some files, some programs, okay, to execute this Python program, okay. So that's the reason we have gone with Replit, okay. Okay, so if you learn the Replit and then like if you're comfortable with Replit, well and good. Even if you're not comfortable with it, it is totally fine, okay. All right. So any other questions?
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Yeah.
So if you look at the graded programming assignment, the last one, now it's so in that it is mentioned, yeah, the sixth one, it is
Yeah.
mentioned that this program can be we can solve, we can create this program and using the concepts that we learned in the
Even I
Yeah.
don't think
first one.
that.
But it seems that if I'm not mistaken, we have to use if as well as while loop for this. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Right. See, yeah, that's the thing, right? We assume that, I mean, we know that by looking at the problem, we might be thinking that we might need this for loop or while loop to solve the
Right.
problem. But the thing is that can be solved completely using the concepts in week one. Okay, so if you just look at, I mean, like just clearly look at like what we are doing in this second case. Okay, I mean, like what exactly does it represent mathematically? Think of it, you'll get the idea. Okay.
So, sir, if you see, m can be a very large value. And if it is a very large value, then it is possible that there will be a number of iterations. If you see the value k, which is why so I have found a solution, but again that I made use of while in this. If you think that it can be done without a while loop, I mean, if you can just share something with us, it would be great.
Like sharing that, it's like the first thing is this graded problem. So I cannot share that exact hint or something. I already gave you a hint. Okay, I already gave you a hint. Can be solved using weekend contents. So yeah, even you can think of basics. Think of the basic concepts of mathematics. Yeah. Like one other thing is, please do not post your answers in the chat box. Okay, especially for the graded, please do not post your answers like which you think of in the chat box. That is one of the fundamental, basic guideline you should abide to. Okay. So all right, this part is clear, right? So you could solve this you could solve GR basics without using the concepts. I mean, without using the for loop or while loop concept of programming. Just using the basic concepts of mathematics, you could solve it. Think of like what's happening. I mean, at the end, what we're trying to achieve, what that represents, you'll get it. Okay. Yeah.
So is there a difference?
Yeah.
So is there a difference between graded programming assignment and practice programming assignment?
Yes, there is. There is. So the practice programming assignments, right?
Okay.
You won't be graded for solving or not solving the practice.
So the graded assignment and the graded programming assignment both are like the week's assignments to give.
Yeah, yeah. So both you need to be doing. Both will be considered for grading.
Okay.
Both you need to be doing. Generally, for other courses, I mean the courses which you might have looked until now, there will only be this graded assignment. But for Python and for upcoming courses which involves programming, there will be this graded
Programming.
assignment.
Okay, both of them. I get
Yeah,
it.
the graded assignment and the graded programming programs. So you should be solving both.
And regarding Replit, so we can create account in like with whatever way we want to, right? We don't have to use a student ID to create account. Like Replit is not that, so that's an important part.
Yeah. You could do it like using a normal personal mail ID too.
It is just mentioned as an aid for us, like we don't need to,
Yeah.
as you said, install
Right.
anything.
Right.
Okay.
Sir, what I found from Replit is like it's just working as a Jupyter notebook, but in Jupyter you code like you can like type all the codes in sections, but here you can type a code, I mean, like PyCharm, all the codes in one shot.
I'm sorry, like I'm not able to like your voice is low. So can you just repeat it or like mention that in chat box?
Sir, am I audible now?
Yeah. You're audible. Like it's very clear now.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, sir, is that it's similar to it's just similar to Jupyter Notebook. In Jupyter Notebook, what we have to do in code, we are writing a code section by section. But in this Replit, we are typing code wholly as like this PyCharm. What we
Sir, can you brief us about something about CodeChef context?
So that CodeChef context, it is like each week it will be given some set of problems that you need to be solving. Okay, if you're solving sufficient number of problems, then they'll be giving you this certificate. Okay, the CodeChef certificate that you have done, like that is all the problems in the Python. Okay, like using this Python programming language, they'll be giving you this certificate. Okay.
Yes, sir. That only I wanted to know what how the gradings will be in the in that content. Sorry, content.
Like,
whatever that is.
Yeah. It's based on the programming you do in those problems, right? The CodeChef contest. Each week contest there will be programming questions, right? You will be solving that.
It will same like that graded our graded assignment question.
Yeah, like the basic the difficulty level will be different, but the programming language on the remaining everything is like
I mean the format.
Python only.
I mean the format like the test series like test cases and all these things and test run these things.
Yeah. So those test cases and all, it's going to be common for like any programming language, right? There are always going to be generally there are always going to be public test cases and private test cases, which are always going to be there. Yes.
Yeah. And sir, if someone is having like he's doing in competitive programming on before attending this program, that grade should not be included in this competition.
Oh, what if someone is having a
like someone is doing competition in the CodeChef, he is coding for a long period of time. Obviously, his rank would be better in the CodeChef. The rank in CodeChef will not affect in this competition, right?
No, the rank in CodeChef is not going to affect this competition. All that matters is whatever programs that were given to you in that particular week, you need to be solving that. That's it.
Okay. That's
Are the questions related to that week itself, or is it entirely different?
Yeah. The questions are going to be related to until that week. Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I just had a query. The instructor taught us that we can create folders and we can have these files within the folders. But then I just tried that and I keep getting this error, no such file main.py. So is it because we have to label the files as main.py, or is it that I'm not calling it right?
Yeah, same
so
issue.
What's going to happen is when you run it, when you click on run, right? So it's going to run this main.py file. So the Replit is always going to run this main.py file. So if it doesn't find that file, then it's going to give up this error. So you need to always have this file main.py file. Okay?
So I mean, I need to label all my files as main.py. So, or currently I should just use one file called main.py.
You should be using only one file. So
Sir, we just lost you in between.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Your voice is very much low or breaking in between. We cannot hear you.
Yes, I think you should use a mic. I think.
Mic, I think away from your.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like you are very far away from mic.
Yeah, I think you are not using mic. I guess it's
voice is reverberating. Echoing.
Okay. So the reason I connected is I'm not able to hear you guys completely. Okay, fine. Right now, how is it?
Fine, sir.
Yeah,
Sounds
better,
good.
sir. Better.
So better,
But,
sir.
it's better.
Sir,
Okay.
better, but still not that good. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I had a
Check
doubt.
your internet
Sorry.
Can you please go right hand wise because it's difficult. I'm waiting since 10 minutes, but I couldn't.
Like you guys have
Please follow some sequence, raise hand like that.
the question. The question like you're saying that we need to follow a sequence. We'll definitely do that. Okay, we'll do that. So the question one student was asking me is main.py thing, right? There's no such file called as this main.py. Is that it?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you need to always be having that main.py when you click on when you click run, right, it's always going to run this main.py file. Okay. So yeah, it's going to run only that file. So whatever else, I mean whatever else files you have created, right? I mean other Python files, you need to be like importing them into this main.py and then running them. Okay.
Okay. So I need to bring everything into this file and then run any other code that I want.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir. Got it. It's because in the end, is it because Replit has something where they call only the main.py file?
Yeah. It's when you click on run, right, it's going to run only that main.py file. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So
Thank you.
Subhit, yeah. Subhit Nara, yeah, you heard out. You raise your hand. Subhit Mehra, you heard out. Do you have it out? Hello. Okay, so the other person, I'll move on to the next person. So Sandhya Bandi, do you have it out?
Yeah. Is this graded PA compulsory or it's only for the bonus marks?
No, the graded assignment is compulsory. So the graded assignment is compulsory for you to.
Graded PA, practice assignment, graded PA.
The GRPA and the graded assignment are compulsory. So the PPA and the practice assignment, they are not compulsory. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, you can lower your hand once your doubt is clear. Okay, so that I'll move on to the next person. So Nageshwar, Keshav, so do you have any doubt?
Yes, sir. I was asking that for CodeChef contest, do we need to know that Python data structures and algorithms, or can we means participate with this course?
No, you need not know this Python data structures and algorithms. You just participate without knowing it. Okay. So this intro to Python course won't be dealing much into this data structures and algorithms. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you can lower your hand now. So Manan Jain, do you have any doubt?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
So if my voice is audible, what I wanted to ask is, in the CodeChef competitions, is it strictly the rule that we have to follow the week 1 or week 2 concepts if we are solving a particular problem? Sir, sir, because the first CodeChef algorithm, CodeChef competition is from 9 to 15, and till then I think week 1 and week 2 will be released. So we can only use week 1, week 2 concepts, or we can use much better concepts for solving questions.
You can use like I mean, if you know programming, you could use like any concept. So there's no restriction on like using only these concepts to solve. So you could use like any concepts.
Okay.
Are your
Okay,
voice, I think, somewhat breaking in between?
My voice is breaking.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, in case if there is some connectivity issue, I think if you can switch off your camera, that will also help.
Okay.
That will also help.
Yeah. Okay. So now is it better?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
somewhat better.
Okay then. Yeah. So we'll move on to the next person, Ravikant. Ravikant, do you have a doubt?
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Ravikant.
Yeah. So actually, I was asking about will there be a bonus marking like we had in other subject in previous term?
We do have a bonus marks in Python. So you could look at the grading I mean the final marks calculation, right? So if you look at that, there is going to be this bonus marks. So yeah, there are going to be bonus marks. Okay.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay. So others, yeah, you can lower your hand, Ravi. So Badrish, do you have a question?
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. Actually, I just wanted to know that there is a one section about Google Colab, right? So is it the same, just like a Replit we are using here, or there is a difference in between? So because I have not attended that session, Google Colab section.
There is slightly, I mean, it's not much of a difference, but there is a difference that Google Colab is like this notebook, Python notebook, right? Google Colab is one of the Python notebook types. So that too it is like entirely online. But then there what happens is, instead of running an entire program at a time, you could run the program in like small pieces.
Okay,
So
in a Google Colab.
Yeah, in the Google Colab, you could run it in like small pieces and then like move forward. Okay, so that's the only difference. Okay, if you know Python notebook, it's the same thing. Okay.
Okay. So what's the difference between Google Colab and Replit?
Can you repeat?
What is the difference between Google Colab and Replit?
Google Colab and Replit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just told you. So the Replit in Replit, you could execute this .py files or like any other programming language files. Okay, but then Google Colab, what happens is you could only run this Python notebook files. Okay, that is .ipynb files. Okay, they are this Python notebook files. So Google Colab only supports this Python notebook files. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, so yeah, we could use it for this maintaining nodes too, because there you could take a notes, that is this markdown thing, and then you could execute the code also. That is, you could explain what you're doing in that particular cell, and then like you could execute that code. Okay, so you'll learn more of it later. Okay, so for this particular course, it is not like, I mean, we won't be going into that Python notebook, but then you could easily learn that. Okay.
Okay. And one more thing, that like for Python, this programming channel, we do have a Procted exam as well. So how is it going to be happen or something?
For Python, we have
Procted exams.
Yeah. So the proctored exams, they are this programming. I mean, they are this programming exams. Okay, so where you need to write a piece of code for a bunch of problems.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are different from this normal exams, because the normal exams, there we just have this normal question paper like this NAT.
Yeah, that I know. But what interface we are going to use for that?
You need to be using your laptop. Okay, and then there is going to be some separate application that you need to be installing. Okay. And then apart from that, you just need to have some good internet connection. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So so all these questions, right, which are based on this, I mean, which are not exactly related to this Python course. I mean, especially for this week one, we'll skip those. Okay, you can still ask them in the discourse. We'll be answering there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like from those who are raised your hand, right? If you have questions related to week one, okay, then you can ask a question, or else you can lower your hand. You can post a question in the discourse. Okay, if it is related to bonus marks or like programming quiz, okay, you could post it in the discourse and we'll answer it there. Okay. Okay.
Sir, can we ask question related to CodeChef? Because that was mentioned in week one as well.
Yeah.
Actually, so I was trying to check the very first competition on CodeChef, and it seems so it's giving me a pop-up which says attention, sorry, you're not allowed. And I've actually shared my username with through the form by to IIT Madras, but it seems I don't have access. So is it like, will I get the access after I mean, once we reach that date, that is 9th of May? Is that the case? That's question number one.
Okay. So I'm not entirely sure of this 9th of May, but the thing is, for you to get access to that CodeChef foundation, you need to be signing in. You will be getting a mail. You will be getting a mail regarding this CodeChef, where they'll be giving you this
access.
Access. Yeah, the login details too, where you can create a username, or username will already be mentioned. Okay, you need to create your password. Like using the student online degree ID. Okay, student online degree ID only. You can't be using your personal ones. Yeah. So others, mute yourself. Okay. So that's, I mean, that answers your first question, right?
Right. So my next question is actually related to the last thing that you said, that is you have to register using your student ID. Now, if I'm not mistaken, CodeChef has a strict rule that if you already have an ID, you cannot have another ID, and I already have one ID on CodeChef. And if they find out, we will lose access to both these accounts. So in that case, I mean, has IIT Madras considered that?
No, like you won't be losing. You won't be losing it. Okay, the entire thing. I mean, the entire thing which which I'm talking about, right? So that will be done. It has a different what is it? Way of like logging. Like you won't be losing the data for sure. Okay, you could maintain both the records. Okay.
All right. So what you recommend is we create another account using a student ID, and that should do the job.
Like, yeah, that will be done. Like you do not have to create it now itself. They'll be sending you a mail, and after that you can create your account using the student online degree. Okay.
All right. I think they did send one mail to us regarding CodeChef, and they asked us for the email ID, so for the username. Any other mail that you're talking about?
No, the same one. The same one. The online degree ID one. Okay.
All right.
The student online degree ID. Okay. Okay. So, any other questions?
Hello.
Yes.
Excuse
yes.
me, sir.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
I created new account by the email ID given by you, but still it is showing the same pop-up that you are not allowed to access this context as it is restricted. So what should I do now?
See, they will be adding your online degree ID. Okay, so you just need to wait. You'll be getting access. Okay. You have to wait. Okay, you'll be getting access.
Hello.
Yes, yeah, Krishna Kumar.
Hello. Good evening, sir. I want to ask, sir, about the exam structure of this course, sir.
The exam structure, there are going to be 4 exams. Okay, in total, including the programming exams. So there is going to be this quiz one, which is going to be the normal exam kind of thing. Okay, there are going to be theory questions, multiple choice, NAT. Okay, that is going to be the quiz one. The other 2 I'll be explain. The another 3 I'll be explain. So there is going to be this final exam. Final exam is also going to be the similar one. I mean, where you just have this MCQ, NAT, and all. Okay. So the final exam is going to cover like all the weeks, and the quiz one it's going to cover week 1 to 4. And in between you're going to have 2 programming exams. The programming exams they just cover this programming questions, like similar to the ones which you're seeing in the grade assignment, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so we'll move forward.
And sir, what about marks distribution of this exam?
The marks distribution, you will be given like you are already given the data of like how the grade will be decided, right?
Yes,
yeah, in that you could clearly see the weightage that will be given to each particular exam.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll just solve the problem of PPA 1 to PPA 7. Okay. Shall we do that?
Sir, I have a small question, which is a very general question. May I ask that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, as we are on the very first week of Python, so the people who are from non-programming background, I just need one guidance from you, since we have 3 sessions per week for every weekly session. So how you're going to go about the methodology so that we can also pace up with you, and we can also try to gain maximum as possible. So if you can share the methodology, how the team is going to take these 3 sessions, we can gain the maximum out of it.
So we have this three sessions, right? So one is this one is for this solve with us. In solve with us, we will be solving some practice test problems, okay? And then the normal one, the first session, which is this, will be solving this PPA problems. And in the open session, it will be like open, like it will be open for everyone, where like anyone can come and ask like what questions they have with respect to this week, okay? And apart from that, we could have some on-demand sessions. So these on-demand sessions are for people who are not like very good with this. I mean, who are struggling in this program, in this course, okay? Or like if you're struggling in programming, or like at any particular concept, you could just join that particular session, okay? And then you could get your doubts cleared. So if your native programming could still catch up, so because this is just an introductory course, so it's not going to whatever videos you watch, right? If you're just following it and then practicing it, you could catch up. Okay, you could catch up along with others. It's not like the person who had experience in programming. It's not that they're like brilliant or something. Okay, they just know the alphabets or the words of programming. Okay, that's it. But then like how you frame the sentences and all, that's a different art, right? That you cannot get it even though you have like tons of experience. So you could still be doing well, okay, even though you might not. I mean, you are like new to programming, and if you're struggling, we'll always be there to help you. There are this on-demand session, especially to help you in that. So for this PPA and each and every problem, right? What's gonna happen is I'll be giving you some time. Like I'll be asking you to solve the problem, and once after that time, we'll discuss the solution, and we'll discuss your code too, like where you have gone wrong, and then like what needs to be done to rectify that code. That also we'll be discussing. So that will help you like to look at what has gone wrong, and then like how not to make that error again. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. A small request to the Python team that wherever you are having on-demand sessions, kindly give us sufficient time, or if you can release the schedule of on-demand session also well before time, the working professionals can find the time to attend it.
Okay, so yeah, we'll give you like update on it, like at least like 1 day or 2 days before. Okay, before like before that we can't be giving. Okay, because we need to be available for those sessions. So yeah, we'll try to give you like 2 days of like advanced notification for the session. Okay.
Sir, I have one.
Thank you very much.
Sir, I have one small query, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir. Sir, I am new to Discourse platform, sir. If it would be good, sir, if you can like show us how to like work with Discourse. I mean,
okay.
At the end of the program. I mean, end of the class.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell that. Okay. So first, before we do that, what we'll do is, okay, I just you guys are able to look at this PPA one, right? You're able to see my screen, right?
Sir, I had doubt.
Yeah. I will discuss your doubt. Just give me a minute. Okay. So you're able to see the screen, right? PPA one, print the first 5 positive integers in ascending order with 1 number in each line. Right? So do not worry about slash n that comes that comes at the end of output. For those of you who have already tried this program, you might be already aware of this. Okay, that is just a representation error. You do not have to worry about it. Okay. So try to solve this problem like this. Like it will be like this, like very easy, I guess. So try to solve this problem. I'll give you like 3 minutes to solve. Okay. So every one of you try this problem, and Yeah, others you can ask it also if you're not solving this problem.
Sir, are you talking about this practice question that is there on the screen right now?
Yeah, the PPA one.
All right.
Yeah, please ask your doubts now. While others
Hello,
solve
sir.
it.
Practice assignment 4, question 4.
Practice assignment 4.
Yes, not get it. Yes. Question number 4.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, question in question number 4, I cannot find the first line. So how to find the output? So which? Yes.
So there is this. There is this order, right? Order of like.
Yes, I don't know order. Yes, that is mean. Okay, I know by multiplication divisions orders, but percent or modulus and exponentials order I don't know. So can
See,
you explain?
the exponentials will be given the first priority. Okay, that is there. And then so this person as far as I'm aware that we done last. Okay, that we done last. Okay,
percent done by last or exponential done by
yeah,
first.
what's going to happen is first you'll be computing this 30 star file that will be computing, and after that you'll be doing this 2 star of like
multiplication. Okay. Your floor modulus, then floor modulus.
Yeah. So the modulus on the percentage.
How to find?
Yeah.
So when you are not finding a modulus a percent, then how to find floor modulus?
Can you repeat?
In floor modulus, we need to find the first of all we need to find the percent, then we find it floor modulus.
Please put it again in the pro modulus.
So first of all, we need to find a exponential, then a multiplication.
Yeah.
So then we can move on to a floor modulus. In floor modulus, we need to find percentage. Otherwise, we can't find floor modulus.
See, the thing is either way, right? If you look at it, it's going to be this integer only. You do this first the percentage, first the percentage or the quotient one, right? It's going to be the same.
Yes.
It's going to be the same because the whatever values we have there until now it's an integer. Okay, so even if you do the either way also, it's going to be the integer, the first one.
Okay. I ran it, but I got integer. But in pencil or pen or paper, I can't find it. That's why.
Like, see, either way, if you just look at it, right? Because see, the like you can just assume like first this will be computed, right? First this will be computed, right? This 2 star 30 star 5 that will be computed, right? Okay. So let's just assume that
we basically don't need to solve it. We just need to know the data type.
I mean, for getting the data type, we just need to look at the how it's gonna get computed, right? Yeah. So this, the quotient one, it's going to be the integer definitely, and the percentage that remainder one, it's going to be the integer definitely. So the overall expression, it's going to be integer. That's why I told it it's going to be int, no matter what.
Okay, sir. Second line in string, we need single quotation, but in the quotation there are given double quotations. So is this a string?
So the string, if you have followed the lectures, it could be the single quotation or the double quotation both.
Double quotations. Okay. We also write double quotation.
Yeah. You could write in the double quotation both.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Can you please brief? Can you please brief about what solve with us for this term Python?
What solve with us?
What is the content of solve with us? Do we have any new questions to solve?
Yeah. You'll be having the new questions to be solved in the solve with us. You'll be having new questions.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Sir, since you're talking about this question number 4, I just have one. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think in the lectures we got the precedence table, or did we? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
So if you can provide the precedence table to us, it will be really helpful, because not for the ones, not necessarily for the ones who have programming experience, but for especially for the ones who don't.
Yes, please.
You know this textbook, right? Are you aware of this textbook? This one?
I wasn't aware, but
Pycode.github.io.
Okay.
So this was a textbook that was created by Karthik, okay, one of the course mentor. Okay.
Okay.
So in this you could be finding out this, okay, the intro to Python thing, the operators.
So please share the link with us or the chat.
Sure.
All right.
Hello, sir. This is Lakshmi.
Yes. You could just find this in this website. Yeah.
Sir, I was trying to submit the not graded assignment. It is asking me to contact the support. It's not letting me to do.
Which one? You're talking about grade assignment?
Oh, no, not the graded assignment. The PPA 1, not graded.
The PPA 1 itself? You're not able to submit?
Yeah. It's asking me to contact the administrator or support.
Okay, why is that?
Contact support. It's asking.
Like you're like you have made the code and then like you have clicked on this session, right?
Yeah. The same page you are showing now. I entered the program and I did the test run. So it was giving the error message. Your email is not verified. Please contact customer support. That's what it's saying.
Okay. So on which ID have you used to log in?
The assignment you are showing on.
Yeah, that is okay.
That's the IIT ID, sir. IIT ID.
IIT student ID only, right?
Yes, IIT student ID only.
Yeah. So then I do not know why that has happened. So you just mail to the support@onlinedegree.iitm.is.
Okay. You want me to send an email?
So you could just take a screenshot of it and then you could explain like why is this happening? Why am I not registered for this course, or like what's you could ask them why this has happened, okay? And they will help you in this all. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So the PPA1, is it done?
PP1, let me check, sir.
I'm just asking like others. Like I know that you're not able to execute this.
Yes.
Yes, sir, it's done.
Okay, it's done, right? Okay. Yeah, okay. So we'll mount to PPA2, or like do you want me to solve this? Okay, is anyone like finding difficult in this PPA1?
All the 7 are done.
No, right? We can move on, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, okay. So you just need to print this following pattern here, okay? This two would be easier. There are no spaces between the consecutive stars. So there are no spaces at the end of each line too. That is after star, there is no space at all. So there is only star, and all. Okay. So this file and CND printing, this also should be easier, right? Can you do it?
Can you please explain the first one, sir? PPA1.
PPA1, you want me to explain it?
Yeah, please, sir.
Okay. So they just ask you to they ask you to print the first 5 positive integers, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
In ascending order with one number in each line. So what is the first positive integer? 1, right?
Yes.
So you could do this print 2, print 3, print 4, print 5. Like you could just do this, right?
That's it.
That's it.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. So I have done this for
Sir,
all.
I did it, but still it is giving some runtime error kind of thing. So why, I don't know.
Runtime error?
Yeah, this is not the first time, sir. From starting itself, means earlier thing also I found the same problem with the same our own facility. That's why I'm not able to make it last time.
Okay, okay. So can you share your screen? Can you share your screen?
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Yeah.
सेकंड लाइन में ब्रैकेट नहीं क्लोज है.
Yeah, the bracket is missing. Starting bracket, right? So after print, right? There should be a bracket there. Okay. So okay, yeah, now it's done. It is done. Okay. You can submit it. You can submit your code. Okay, so everyone, okay, the test run, right? The test run is only for checking for the public test cases. So you need to submit it. You need to submit it. Unless you click on submit, your code won't be created. Especially for the GRPO problems I'm talking about. If you just click on test run, your code won't be submitted and it won't be evaluated. Only if you click on submit, your code will be evaluated. Okay. So it doesn't matter, like you cannot complain later that I have written the correct code but I was not given marks. You need to click on submit. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so the PPA2 is also similar, so we'll just skip that. Shall we skip it? PPA2? PPA2, shall we skip it or?
Yes, this is same discussed in the video also.
Yeah.
Lecture video.
Can you repeat? Okay, this was discussed in lecture video, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So now we'll move on to PPA3. Okay, so yeah, you need to do this. You need to accept an integer as input and print it square as output. Okay. So until now, in the PPA1 and PPA2, we did not accept any input. Right now we are accepting an input. Okay. So you need to accept integer as input and you need to print it square as output. Okay. So this one, the first time programmers could have faced some difficulty, I guess. Okay, I mean, the first time itself when you're running it, you might have faced some error, and then you could have looked at it like and found it, okay, I had done this and because of that there was this error. Okay. Did you face this? The first time programmers are able to get this successfully executed in the first go itself? PPA3? For the
Yes,
first
sir.
time programmers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, then it's great then.
Sir,
Okay.
I didn't get it how to do it.
Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll discuss that. Okay, so PPA3, PPA3, do you want me to give you some time or like shall we look at solution directly?
Right.
Hello.
So what I'll do is we'll take a 5 minutes break. Okay. While we take this break, those of you who haven't solved this problem, try to solve this problem. Okay. It is just a 2
Sir?
lines of code or maximum 4 lines of code. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Sir, in
Yeah.
PPA3, when I write the code, it is saying, oh, it's correct. But the thing is that it is not asking that integer. It itself is taking some integer, 5 or 10.
The thing is, when you call for this input, right? I'll talk about this after the break. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So right now the time is 8:49, 8:50. We'll resume again at 8:55. Okay. Meanwhile, you just try to solve this problem. Okay. Thanks.
Sir, I read Satyadev sir's name mentioned there in in the list of names of teachers who will be teaching this course. Will he also be like teaching live to us? Because I'm just asking out of curiosity because I learned C from Satyadev Nandkumar.
I think it's a break time. Once he's back, he may respond to your question.
Sorry, what?
I think he is he has given some break.
Oh, okay. I
Okay,
didn't realize that.
Yeah. So after some time, once he's back, you can ask your question and he will be replying. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Ravi.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So is the PPA3 done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Hello, sir. This is Lakshmi again.
yeah.
So it's letting me to do. I was trying to do, but it says runtime error again. I'm getting.
Okay. So
Same it is with me.
yeah. Okay. So can you share your screen, Lakshmi?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Screens. How can I share, sir?
There is this share screen. Are you using this laptop?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there is a button at the center bottom, right?
Okay.
Bottom center. Share screen, the green colored one.
Yeah, I shared it, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So can you show me a code? Okay. So output enter the number equals to b equals to c equals to a plus b. You're talking about PPA3.
Yes, PPA3 and PPA4 also I'm getting the same.
Okay, so
PPA3
one thing.
also I'm getting the same, sir.
Okay, one thing is you need to mention that that message. Enter the number equals to, right? You need not mention that message. So You don't mention that message, okay?
But when I tried on Replit, the same code I wrote on the Replit.
That works, correct. But the thing is, there are few things there. One is that
Sir, your voice is
bracket
not
is-
audible. It's
yeah, the bracket is not closed. The bracket is not closed on the first line.
yeah.
So that is one thing. You need to close the bracket. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So t equals to Instructor and square of a number comma t. So can you delete that quotes on the string one? Can you delete? Enter the number equals to, because that will print in the output.
Yeah, I want to print that also, sir.
The thing is, if you print it, you won't be given the marks. They just expect 100.
Okay.
Okay, so delete that.
So you want me to remove the string?
Yeah. No. Remove that enter the number equals to itself. The entire string should be removed.
You're talking about PP4, right? PPA4.
I'm talking about PPA3 also.
PPA3 also. Okay.
So remove that enter the
remove
number equals to thing. Enter the number equals to remove that entire one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remove it. And again, remove that square of the number equals to string also.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that one also remove.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the T should be there, right? Because we need to print it.
T. Yeah.
Print T. Yeah, T. That's it. Then you can execute it now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
It's taking time. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. So
these are the silly mistakes I have done earlier also, sir. That's why I'm not able to get anything out of it.
Okay. So
sir, can I ask one question?
What's in the person who spoke just now? So the Sumit, right? Sumit, is it, or Devashish Naik?
Maybe everybody is trying, so that's
Yes,
why
sir.
it's taking more time, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I ask one question?
Yeah, it's now.
You can ask, but yeah. So Lakshmi, is it sorted now?
Yeah, it's solved, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
It's
So
not started for me.
Sumit,
Yeah, it's not started for me.
okay. So Sumit, yeah. Can you share a screen, Sumit?
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Yeah. So you are the one who said that these mouth errors, I'm not able to reply. Okay, show the code. So see the input of int, no. What you should be doing is you will take an input and after you will convert that input into an integer. So inside the int, the input should be there.
Inside the int, the input should be there.
Yeah. So got it? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Because the input is a string, right? The input is a string. We need to convert that string to an integer. How do you convert a string to integer? You'll be doing the integer, right? Integer of that int of that value, right? Value now, okay? So that is the reason you should have it as like int of input, not input of int, right?
So, but when we were trying to take the age bracket in the lecture, we did it input and then int.
No, I don't think so. You would have done that. So there also it will be this int of input only.
Okay.
What about this /n?
Which one?
/n.
The /n that is just a representation error. So you need not worry about it. So your test case it will still be passing. Okay. So if it is not passing, I mean, it's at some point of time there is some wrong output. Okay. The wrong output it's not because of the /n. It is because of something else. Okay.
Sir, can I ask one question, sir?
Yeah. So who is this?
Sir, this is Nishan.
Yeah. Please ask.
Sir, when I'm running the code on Replit, it's working fine, but on the IATM website, it's saying that summary wrong answer.
Yeah. Okay. Can you share a screen?
Sure, sir.
It works in replit because it won't check the output with respect to another output, right? Whatever output it gives, it is fine with replit. Yeah, the same thing I told to Lakshmi. You should not be mentioning any string within the input.
Okay.
That type
So-
a number equals, right? You should remove that entire.
Separately, I should mention it as a print.
No, you needn't mention it at all. You needn't mention it at all. Remove that quotes, remove that string, entire one. Yeah, the double quotes also remove. Yeah. Similar to the square of number is that entire thing you remove. Even that A is also we don't want, right? Yeah. We just want the A star star A. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Now we execute it.
Okay.
Because if you could see here, right now you're printing the number 100, right? Before, what you're doing is you're printing entire thing. You're printing like enter the number A, and then like you're just writing it out like the square of A is equals to
Yes, sir.
that entire thing we don't want. We just want the number 100. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So these things, right? I mean, this is your first time, so I'll be able to help you in this. But then, as we move forward, we should not be repeating these mistakes again. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Great. So your idea, your logic, entire thing is correct. But the way you are printing output, that's the only thing you should be rectified.
We should be very what we are displaying on the screen.
Yes, exactly. So all you just need to look at is you look at the expected output, and then you look at your actual output. So
Okay, sir.
by looking at it, you could see, okay, this is the exact extra thing I'm printing. Okay, so I should remove that thing. Okay, you should get that. Okay.
Okay, sir. So I must look at expected output and actual output. What is written there?
Yeah,
What is being asked in the question?
Exactly.
Okay.
So the expected output is what you expect you to do. The actual output is what your code is printing.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I have written this code little differently. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Print, enter the number, and then A is equal to int input. I'm able to execute, sir. Huh? And then B is equal to A multiplied by A. Print square of the number A, that is B.
Okay. Can you share a screen? It will be better.
So it's the same problem. What you do is you remove the print statement, what you have wrote at the last line. Just write print B. It will work.
Yeah. I have written instead of print B, but I'm getting it, sir. There is no issue with my result. Just a second. How to share, sir? How to share? I should go.
If you're using laptop, you'll be having.
Yeah, I'm using laptop, sir.
Okay, yeah. So at the bottom center, you'll have the screen color button for like which has a share screen one. So you need to click on that share screen. In the Zoom, you'll be having this.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Am I able to share, sir?
Yes. You are able to share.
Sir, this is my actual output. Enter a number. The square of the number is coming, sir.
Yeah.
And I have written the code something like this.
Yeah. Your code is correct, but then what you're printing is wrong. I just told you, no? You remove that print statement, and then you remove that square of a number 10 is.
Summary is wrong answer, huh?
Yeah. You remove all that unwanted output one. Okay. So then it will work. Yeah. You just remove all of it. Right. And remove the first line print.
This first line also I should remove.
Yeah. Yes.
The output should match like with the expected output. There.
Yes. Only then you will be given marks.
Hello, sir. It is not graded, right?
No, it is not graded.
Cases passed.
You're saying it will give marks.
I mean, it will show a display, right? That 5 out of 5 private test.
Okay.
Your test is only passed.
But sir, my still question is that input it itself is taking input. We are not giving the input. But Hello.
Yeah.
Shall I stop sharing?
Yes, you can stop sharing.
Sir,
Sir, could you explain the fifth one?
PPF 5?
Yeah, PPF 5. I said that A as input, B as input, print A plus B, but it's a wrong answer.
Okay. So first, Shachirani, can you stop sharing?
sir, I can hear you, but I'm not able to stop my.
Okay.
I have stopped, but
I'll do it for you. Okay, I'll do it for you.
okay.
So can I enter input as a hello?
You can enter. You won't be having that option. You won't be having that option. Like, see, in Replit, you can enter the input. But
Yes.
here the input will be given by the,
By the user.
Yeah, that is already predefined. The input is already predefined by
Okay,
us.
so I choose A as a variable like input 1.
Yeah.
As another variable input as 2. I put print A plus B, but it's asking the space between the words. How I'm going to get the space? / n.
Now, can you share a screen?
Yeah, I can share the screen.
I think just write to print A comma B will work.
Did you get it, sir?
Yes. So
Yeah, this is what I done. But it's saying wrong answer.
Wait, accept two words as input and print the two words after adding space between them. Yeah. You could do this in like two ways. So when you do this A plus B, right? What's gonna happen is it will just combine both the words. It won't add a space in between. What you can do is you can add A plus. You can create one more variable called space.
Yeah.
Space equals to that words and in between you can give a space. No, not there. After line
two
number
lines are wrong.
Where?
Here? After line number 2 or like anywhere after line number 2.
After
not
line
within the brackets. Yeah. Hit enter. Yeah. Space equals to.
So the line should be blank, right?
No, I'm not talking about that.
Yes, sir. Putting comma will work.
Yeah. Can we try with A comma B?
Yeah. Putting comma will work because by default, if you put comma, right, in between variables it add a space.
How it works, sir, if we put comma?
Yeah. By default, in between two variables, when you're printing it, it will add a space in between. The print, right? The print function, it will add a space in between. So that's how you're able to get it. Yeah, the other way is what Arup has mentioned in the chat box.
Can I interrupt you, sir, for a minute?
Yes.
So then if we print 1, 2, 3, 4, so it prints space, right? There is no.
It will print 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4.
Otherwise, if you print 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, that also print 1 space, 2 space, 3 space.
Yeah, I mean, if you're mentioning that within a string, then yes.
Yeah. So instead of comma, we can give space also while printing, while writing the code.
It is like the way you're giving it.
Okay.
Like if you could stop sharing, I'll explain that.
Yeah.
So isn't the first two lines like wrong? Like she just wrote input brackets. That's it. Like not str.
Yes, sir, even I have one. Even I wrote str, but I'm
by default
has to give the input. That's why I put it like.
By default, input is going to be str. Okay. So let me just explain this part. Okay. So we are at PPF 4. Okay. So you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me just make this bigger, my code bigger. Okay. So I have this first variable a equals to 1 and b equals to 2. Okay. A equals to 1 and b equals to 2. If I print a comma b, okay, what it's going to print is it's going to print this.
1, 2.
Yeah, it's going to print 1 space 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. If I do this as like A plus B, then it's going to print obviously 3, that we know. But then let me have C equals to 1. Okay. Now C and D, they are not integers, they are string.
String, yeah.
Okay. Now if I do this,
So
print A comma B, it is still going to print 1 space 2. Okay, it is still going to be the same output. But then if I do this A plus B, now it's going to be 1 2.
oh, it don't.
Sir,
How
I
it's
just
not adding,
using
sir? One.
C
Oh, because
and
since
D.
it is a string,
Because they are strings. Because
the
they are
variable.
strings.
Yeah. It is a
Sir,
They are
string.
strings.
Sir, can we do like this? Print hello comma world. Just execute, right? Hello world will come.
Yeah. So if you want a space in between, right? So, or let's say like if you want a comma in between, what you can do is
Oh,
Sir, I think the
you
variable
do
names
this A
are wrong.
plus
the variable should be C and D, I guess.
A plus comma
C and D.
plus space. Okay.
Excuse me.
I mean plus B. Sorry. So now it's going to print 1 comma 2.
no, sir. How it's going to print 1 comma 2? It prints A comma apostrophe S comma B. A apostrophe S B it will print. It don't print one.
See this comma is a string, right?
The string prints, right?
Yeah. What's going to happen is it's going to combine 1 plus comma 1 comma 2. It's going to combine all of those.
Sir, could you execute this so that I can get an idea? Because I'm confused.
In what format you want it?
Which part you confused?
Line
number
8. Line number 8. I am confused. It prints A. It prints A on comma on B, right? It prints.
Okay. So it's not A B. It is C D. Sorry. A and B are integers.
Okay.
So okay. So let me have this space equals to, sorry, not space, comma. Comma equals to this comma. Okay. Now if I do this C plus comma plus B, what's going to be the output? It's going to be 1 comma 2, right?
Yeah.
Right. The same thing I have done now. The same thing, instead of mentioning it as like this, I mentioned it like this. Both are same, right?
Could you test the run? I mean test run. Could you click the test run?
What? Okay. I'll click the test run.
I'm still confused, sir.
Okay. So do not worry about that wrong output one. But then if you could see
It is
here,
just string concatenation.
Yeah.
Concatenation.
They just combine the strings. Okay.
Yeah,
And it's
now
going to print
I got it. I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Now it clears everything.
Yeah. Thank you.
I have one doubt in this query. If you like, it is, I don't know whether it's related to this. In this, if we just print A equal to 0, 1, 2 or 0, 2, 3, then the Python gives a strange error, which is like it is telling that 0 is not allowed, something like that kind of error.
Like this?
Yeah, it is saying that 0 prefix is not allowed. Leading zeros in decimal literals is not permitted. Yeah. So I mean to say, my question is, if we do some kind of building data sets, if we encounter such kind of a problem where 0 is automatically coming and we have to assign it to some variable, what is the solution for this? If 0 is by default coming in from any source and we need to assign it to some variable.
Okay.
This is also not working.
You could do this.
Yeah, this is also not working.
Yeah. So by default, if you're getting 0, then what we're going to do?
Yeah, means we are working on some kind of data sets in future lectures, and we encounter like we are getting 0 in the integer, in the variable, but we have to assign it to some variable. The data is coming as 0 or something. Like if, for example, like we are fetching temperature, it's coming as 06 degree something. Yeah.
It's still going to give us some valid token. So, okay. If it's going to have the form 0, 1, 2, right? Then Python might be considering that as a string. Okay. So what you could do is you do this thing of int of 0, 1, 2. Okay. So now let us check. It should be converting into 12. Okay. I didn't print it. Okay, see.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is if you just have it as like 0, 1, 2 in your data set, that's going to be considered as a string. Okay, and the string you could convert that to integer. Okay, when you convert that to integer, it will remove that 0. Okay.
Okay. But
Fine.
sir, it is considered as a string.
Yeah, that is initially it is a string, but then we are converting that to an integer, right? So that's going to be as converted to 12.
But 0 is an integer, sir. So
Yeah.
why it is considered as a string?
Why it is considered as a string?
No,
Yes.
My question is like
0, 1, 2.
Yeah. My question
0,
is
1, 2
like,
is a integer, but in
let me
the
complete
computer
first.
that is considered as a string.
See, when you are reading the data set, right? When you're reading the data set, that is a CSV files or text files or anything. By default, it's going to be considered as string only. Okay.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Sir, can I ask from PPA1?
Yes.
PPA1.
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, I have answered it little differently. Hello.
In the PPA1.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And,
Yeah, you could do it like in a number of ways. All that matters is, are you able to execute this or not?
yes, I'm able to execute, and the summary all cases passed. Public test 1 by 1 passed.
Okay. Like, yeah,
So,
then
but
what is it?
what I did, I made a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and print n list 0, that position 0. That because we are supposed to print 5 positive integers, na? So I asked for 5 times print n square box bracket 0, and then print n box bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, like that in every line, and I got my answer.
Could you share the screen, please? Could you share the screen?
It's the same thing, right? See, okay. Let's not go into that because yeah, use list, right? Others are not aware of this, so
yeah.
Let us not go into that. Okay.
Could you share the screen,
Sir,
madam?
my question is, how can we restrict anyone to enter only 5 digits?
How can we restrict anyone to enter only 5 digits?
Yeah.
See, we do not restrict. See, the thing is, the inputs are already predefined for these problems. If it has been like any other normal user, there won't be any restriction, right? But in this particular case only there is a restriction. Okay.
This is
the
fine,
inputs
sir.
are already predefined.
This is fine,
so,
sir.
Yes. So Shashirani, please stop here because
yes,
as I
sir,
told, you're raising
I'll stop it. I'll stop.
Sir, good evening, sir. Can I ask you a question, sir, from PPA1?
Yeah, yes.
Sir, can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, yes. See, you are asking for input, right?
Yes. Here, this code is correct when I run in the main file. So it is what this code is correct. Is this correct, sir? Can you see my screen, sir?
Your code is correct.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Your code is correct with respect to repeat. But then what's going to happen in the portal is it is not giving any input.
Yeah, here when I try
It is not giving
to run.
any input. Like,
so how to give the input here? How to, because everything I'll see, that's because Replit you have given, so I'll learn in the Replit only, right, sir? So when I'll try to do here, then it is exactly same thing I am not able to do. Then what to do, sir?
The thing is, you should follow what was mentioned in the question. The question never mentioned that you need to take an input. So you should not take an input. Okay. All you need to do is you just need to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in ascending order. Okay, one on each line. So what you can do is you could just take n as 1. You could just take n as 1. Okay. Take n as 1. Take n as 1 and then print n first because we need to print 1, right? Print n. Yeah. Now it will work because now you are printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And then you're not asked for any input. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here we that means you are saying that here we cannot give any input, right? So we have to run the code in such a way where no input is not required, right?
Yeah. Like we can give input, but in this particular problem we are not giving an input. Okay.
Okay. Understood.
So
can I stop sharing, sir?
Yes. So we should take in only when it was asked for. Okay.
Sir, can you please take me down?
Yes, welcome. So you can share a
Sir,
screen.
actually, yeah, I have. It's showing runtime. I'll share my screen.
Yeah, please share a screen. So Abdullah bin Mohammed, Divya, you have questions in Beacon, right?
Yeah, this is Abdullah.
Yeah,
Sir, actually,
yeah.
I wanted to ask that. I mean,
Please
if
see
we are
my screen,
using
sir.
like, excuse me.
Yeah, 1 second, Abdullah. So I'll just answer this door and we'll move on to yours.
Okay.
See that input, right? That input spelling is wrong. INPUT.
Okay. But sir, it's a method. We can use any name, right?
We can use any what?
Any name here because it's we who define this, or it's predefined.
Like, see, the thing is, we did not define the methods, right? This is the input, the int of input. All those are predefined methods in Python. Okay, you can't be like you could use a different method, but the thing is, we didn't define that, right? For you to use it, we should define that method, but we didn't define that method here. Okay, so I mean, let us not go into that. Okay, but all that matters here is the input spelling is wrong. Okay, that's it, Ravikant. Now we can explore it. It works fine.
Okay, sir.
It will work fine.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, wait. So let's move to this. Yeah, Ravi, you can stop sharing. So Abdullah, you can ask your doubt now.
So actually, if we are able to remove those /n, \n, so is it considered as a wrong thing, or we can use that? Still, we can go ahead of week 1 and use that.
That extra /n is always going to be there for each line.
Yeah, if I am going to remove it by using end equals to,
you won't be able to remove it.
I mean, inside the print statement, I mean, by using the after the string, if I put comma and I write end equals to double quotes, I mean, then it is going to remove them.
Then it's not.
So we are jumping out of week 1. So
yeah. I get it. So, but then
we have to restrict.
Are you able to run it and execute it without error? I mean, like, are you able to pass all test cases?
Yeah, it is passing all the private tests also.
Okay, then it's fine. But then what happens is I would suggest not to go into this because
Yeah,
if
we
you're
have to jump out of
printing one line, it is fine. But then if you're printing so many lines, right, you can't just avoid it. Okay.
Okay.
You can't just end with like end with no space, or like you cannot not end with end line. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So PPA1 will surely fail, right? Because
You can lower your hand. Yeah, Joseph.
yeah, I was just asking if PPA1 will surely fail if we remove the slash n, right? Because there are multiple lines of code to print and it has to be one line after the other.
The extra slash in that is just a representation error. Okay, that should not be there. Ideally, it should not be there. But because of this problem with the border, like not a problem, but then because of the representation error with the portal, that extra slash in is going to be used. Okay, but you will still be able to pass all the test cases. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Okay. So we didn't solve the other people problems. So we just quickly solve the remaining problems. Okay. PPF 5, it's okay, right? Accept two words as input and print the two words after adding the space between them. We just discussed it. So we'll move on to PPF 6. This one, accept a registration number of vehicle as input and printed state code as output. This can be done, right?
Yes,
PPF 6. So try solving PPF
Yes,
6.
sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Sizing of string.
What?
Sizing of string.
Yeah, slicing of string. So you could solve it using that. Okay. PPF 6, does anyone have any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. We'll move on to PPF 7.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I have doubts.
You had doubt in PPF 6.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So do you want to share a screen?
I am not able to write anything. I didn't get any idea. The screen is blank. Yeah, but I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. I shared the screen.
Okay, so can you scroll down? Can you scroll down? Scroll down. Okay. Just click on text run, choose a language. You need to choose language. Python, yeah. Now can you scroll down? Scroll down, yeah. So as you could see there, right? First the input is, the number plate is TN10 AB2010, right?
Yes.
So that TN is the state code, right?
Yes.
So can you scroll down again? You look at test case 2. Test case 2, yeah. Test case 2. Scroll down.
Yeah.
Or like go up. Yeah.
Yes. HR,
yeah. That HR is the code, right? That is a state code, right? So basically, we just want the first two characters of a string, correct?
Yeah.
So how do you do that? By slicing, we could do that, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like, or else this, you know how. If you look at the lectures, lecturer talks about this slicing, okay?
Okay.
And then you could solve it.
I'll go through that because I haven't go through all the lectures.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you can stop sharing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so look at PPF 7 now. Yeah. So yeah, now accept a 5-digit number as input and print the sum of its digits as output. Can you do this? It will only be 5-digit number, okay? The input is always going to be 5-digit number, and you need to print the sum of its digits as output, okay? So I'll give 5 minutes time, okay? After that, we'll look at the solution. All right. So try solving this. Others who have solved this, please raise your hand. Okay. Those of you who haven't solved, try this again. Or like if you're getting error, try this again for 5 minutes. After that, we'll discuss solution.
Meanwhile, can I ask a small question, sir?
Guys, please mute your mic.
Sumit, can you please mute yourself?
Oh, sorry.
Can you please mute yourself?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. In PPA 6, will you please?
Yeah.
Sir, in PPA 6, sir, how to write a code, sir? If we take four different variables for each word, say state code, then 2 digits, and then print, then finally, then we print, then state code, then comma, then integers, then character,
You just need to print the state code. That's it.
So then, sir, after writing a code for the input, then we finally take the print only A, print for A, first variable for the state code. Can we do that?
Like first thing you need to do is you need to accept the registration number, right? Registration number as input, right?
Yes,
so the registration number, it's going to contain the state code and then the 2 numbers and like again 2 alphabets. After that 4 numbers, right?
So if you don't mind, will you please write in your screen?
Yes, sir, please, sir. Even I'm facing the same problem.
So first thing is the registration number, let me call it as num equals to input, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is going to be something like AA00 AA and then 0000, right?
Yes, sir.
This is going to be of this format, right? But the first 2 letters, they correspond to the state, right? The first 2 letters represent the state, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. So that is all I need. I just need to print it state code. That's it. Right. So what I can do is I can print num of 2. So what that basically what it does is it includes it includes the characters until until the second index. That is, it will include the 0th index and the first index. So it will include AA. Okay.
Leaving it blank means we are entering 0 there.
If you are leaving this as blank, then it will print everything.
No. I mean, like you just like blank colon 2.
Okay,
so
the
you
first
don't
one,
need
right?
to,
Yeah.
That's
You
what.
could either mention it 0 to 2 or blank to 2. Both are same.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you are leaving blank initially, right, then that means it will start from the 0. Okay. If you are leaving blank at the end, that means it will go until the end of the string. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
Clear,
Sir,
right?
over
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
actually, if we test this one, both will do good, no, sir. 0 is to 2 and is to 2 kind of thing. Both will work out in our.
This or.
So, sir, actually,
The other one
if
is
we
also
wanted, if we wanted to try this one again in our practice kind of thing, is there any chance for us to make it up, sir? I mean to say there could be something like 2 or 3 methods to answer the same question, and if we wanted to test that one with the test cases, is there any chance, sir?
You just want to try different methods in the test cases?
True, sir. After some time.
Like, see, you could always try writing it in a different way and then executing it, right? You could always do that.
But when it comes to submission and test runs, will it work out, sir? That's the only question.
I mean, let me understand what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, okay, I have done it in this way. I have done it in this way. I was able to run it, and then you want to do it in a different way. How do you do it? You're saying, right?
Yes, sir. It will work. It will work, and test run also will work, sir. And
it will work, right?
we will submit one of these 2 or 3 methods kind of thing. After that one, if we wanted to try again the all the method 1, method 2, method 3 kind of thing. Is there any possibility? I'm asking.
You could always try it out with like different methods, and then you could do it test run and submit. But for submit, what's gonna happen is whatever you submitted latest, right? That will be considered for grading for GRPS.
So if he wants,
Sir, that's
he
okay,
can.
sir. After first week or second week kind of thing. After first week or second week, let us say just before the examinations, after 4th week kind of thing. If I want to try this method 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, because we can't expect in which method we are expected to.
What you can do is you can create a separate files in Replit, and there you can use all the methods you want to try it. It will be saved there.
Sir,
But here, if you want to submit, you have to submit only one method.
Sir,
Okay.
Sir, can you do the same thing using negative indexing?
Oh, 1% data embrace. So see, if you're just asking about just trying it already, you could try it out with different codes, okay? But then all the codes won't be available to you at once. Okay. What you could do is the best way, if you mean like if you don't want to use Replit, you could command this. Okay, you could command this. Okay, and then you could try a different method. This you can do. Okay. In this way, you won't use the previous code. Okay.
Sir,
and then you could still try it out in a different way. Okay.
Sir, can we use negative indexing here?
Can you use what?
Negative indexing.
Yeah. You could use like. You could use it.
Sir, I did it in different way. Can I show my screen?
Just show. Yeah. Like you could show it, but then okay. Yeah, you can show.
So can you like start with other questions you have planned for the session? Like it's too late already.
So this session is meant for this PPA problem solving. So yeah, we have done almost all. Okay.
You just told you have other questions, so that's why.
The other question that was for solve with us. That was for Saturday session.
Saturday session.
Yeah, that is for Saturday session, not for this session.
Okay.
Sir, if we do this code in this way, so
Okay, see the
Why
thing
he had
is,
taken the input as B, C, D?
It is showing error.
you're accepting four inputs, but then there is only one input. Kanish,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
right? See, can you scroll down? There is only one input. That TN10 AB2010, right? That is only one input. But then your code is asking for four inputs. Okay.
Okay.
So you should only ask for one input, and based on that one input only, you should try to make it out. Okay.
Basically, this code is for something when each after entering, he should enter and he should press enter after putting every values. For example, he put string, then he put press enter. Then if he put then in this way, then he will get the desired code. So what
Yeah.
Okay. I understood, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Stop sharing. Can you stop sharing? You can see it at the top. You can see it at the top. Okay, I'll stop sharing for you. Okay, so PPA 7 are you able to do it?
Yes, sir, done it.
Done it, right? Okay, so can you share and explain a solution? One of you?
So may I?
Yes.
So this is what I have done.
No, I was talking about PPA 7. Okay. A equals input, F0, F1, F2, F3, F4. Correct. Yeah. So you know what you have done there, right? So initially, input is a string. Okay, input is a string. So you took the first character, second character, third character, fourth character, and fifth character. You converted each of those characters into an integer, and then you added. So basically, you are adding each digit. Yeah. Correct. So did everyone understand what has happened here?
I have one question. If we were to use this 0, 1, 2, 3, not the backward slicing, if we use this forward slicing and we need to take the last character, then how should we do it?
You mean the
font is not visible, sir. Font is not visible.
Okay, can you press it plus? Yeah, okay. The plus will be option.
Yeah, is my question clear?
Yeah, your question is clear. So you're talking about if you are using the forward indexing, then how do you know when it ends, right?
Yeah, if we want to fetch the last character using forward slicing, will it be possible, or we have to use a backward slicing only?
You could use like whichever one. Like, see, if you want to get the last character using this forward indexing, right? You know the last index is equal to length of L minus, the length of the string minus 1, right?
Yes.
Suppose the string is of 5 characters, right? The string is of 5 characters, then the last index is going to be 4, correct? The string is of 10 characters, then the last index is going to be equal to 9. So basically the last index is length of the string minus 1. Okay. In this case, it is going to be equal to length of A minus 1, which is 4. Length of A is 5. So length of A minus 1 is 4. Okay. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Len of the actual
another way to do that.
The actual code is len of A minus 1. len of A minus 1. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sumit, you can stop sharing.
Another way to do that.
Okay. So, any doubts in PPA 7? No doubts. Okay. Any other questions you have?
Yes, I have one question.
Okay.
Uh, I want to know whether the submission date of PPS is 31st December 2022. Is I'm correct?
Yeah, that's correct. So basically, what they try to mean is that there is no submission deadline for PPS.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right.
So you do not have to worry about the deadline for PPS. So you can submit it like at any point of time.
Sir, I have one question.
Sir,
If we want to means I tried one thing, but like I also searched on the internet about this thing. If we tried print using if we tried like printing 0.1 plus 0.1 plus 0.1, I tried this, but I didn't got 0.3. It gave me some weird results, but means unexpected result. I searched on the internet, but I am not convinced. Like, can you explain me why is it giving like 0.300004 something? No, why not 0.3?
So I have one doubt in code.
See, okay. Well, I'll come to that, but let me answer this doubt. Okay. So the thing is, the problem is with the floating decimal accuracy. Okay. So like in Python this error happens. So what you need to be doing is the best way to tackle this is like you can round it off. You can round off that values to whichever ones you want. Like let's say like 1 decimal accuracy, 2 decimal accuracy, you can round it off. How to do that? How to do that? You learn in the next weeks. Okay. But this error, this error, it happens for like everyone. Okay. Like it's not the problem with the code. It's just the problem with the Python language. Okay. And the floating point was different. Okay.
Okay. So it's not the problem with the code.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, Daksh, you have a doubt. Daksh Sharma, you have a doubt. Do you have a doubt?
Yes, sir. I have doubt.
Yeah. What is your doubt?
In graded assignment, the question is not clear. Question is not clear. Wording of the question.
Graded programming assignment or grade assignment?
Graded assignment.
Okay, which question? Which question was it? Which question you are talking about? Just look at the question number, then I can explain. Okay?
Question number 8, sir.
Okay. Now we need to write a program that performs this task, accept two name strings as input, print true if the first name comes before the second name in alphabetical order, and false otherwise. Okay, it is just like let's say like we have two names. Okay, we have two.
So now the question is clear to me. The example is very contradicting.
Example is contradicting.
Yes, sir. The statement. As in the table, you can see that Sachin is before Rohit. Its output is false. In the table.
Yeah, because Sachin comes after Rohit, right?
And in the example, the below line, it is also false. So in the line below, given line below, this line below it, Sachin comes after it, output is also false.
Yeah, because Sachin comes after Rohit.
Means Rohit comes before him, and output how could be false?
Because Sachin comes after Rohit, it is false. If Sachin comes before Rohit, then it will be true. I mean,
alphabetically,
when I meant like
the
Sachin
first letter R and S are the one to be compared here. I don't think the order of the names is matter.
Correct, right. So you see the lecture.
If you're just comparing the order, it's always going to be the first name first, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right. You just need to compare this like dictionary order, you could say, okay? The dictionary order.
Okay.
Whether Sachin comes first in the dictionary or like Rohit will come first in the dictionary, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. It's not like Sachin is a great batsman. Rohit,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one question. For example, in GRPA, If test run results are passed, then we can be sure that the code is correct.
No, no, that doesn't always mean that your code is correct. When you click on submit, right? When you click on submit, it displays a message, right? Like that 5 out of 5 private test cases passed, 4 out of 5 private test cases passed, right?
Yeah.
If your code is able to pass all the private test cases, then your code is correct.
Sir, hello.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I have a same query. Actually, I have a doubt in JRPA, and I have some 1 or 2 cases pass, not all. So, is there any way to check remaining cases or something like that?
Yeah, like
you can download it online.
The way to check that is you should look at the corner cases for the particular problem. Like, I mean, what I mean by that is, let's say like we're talking about input of a sum of 2 numbers, right?
Okay.
Sum of 2 numbers. Like you should look at what are all the I mean, not sum of 2 numbers, maybe subtraction of 2 numbers, okay? Subtraction of 2 numbers, A and B, A minus B, right? I'm asking you to do A minus B, okay? There are let's say like 3 cases. One is like A is equals to B case, A is greater than B case, A is less than B case, right?
Okay.
So you should look at like what your code is printing. I mean, you could check that in Replit, because in Replit you can give the input, right? You can give the input.
Okay.
So
yes, sir.
you can sample inputs and then check whether your code is working fine or not. Okay.
Okay, sir. So it means I have to check all the possible scenarios.
Correct. So are the possible different scenarios? Okay, like
okay. But
it
means
to check it.
It's like I left something.
Yeah. Like
okay.
There are cases, your code is correct, but it's not correct for all test cases. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I will try.
Yeah. If there are no questions, we can wind up the session, or like any other questions.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes. Yeah.
When I access that CodeChef schedule and click on the link, I'm given a message that you have no access. Is there somewhere I was supposed to give my details or something that I've missed on?
No, that will be intimidated too. Okay, so it's the same thing is happening with others. It will be solved soon. Okay.
Okay, is it because it's before time?
Yeah.
Hello.
And are there marks assigned for this CodeChef contest?
No, there are no specific marks, but then you'll be given a certificate for this.
Okay.
Hello.
And how do we get ranks in it that we will be able to assess how we're doing?
Yeah. You'll be getting ranks in this year.
Right. Thank you.
You might not be able to see, but you'll be able to see this. Mine, yes.
Sir, actually, I have a question about competition. Sir, initially the level of CodeChef is very in basic manner.
Yeah, it's going to be basic. Yes.
Or it's random.
No. It's going to be basic. Like it's going to be like
in first competition, it's very easy one, na?
Yeah. Because as we know, the level is going to.
How will the ranking be?
Thank you.
The rank is going to be decided just based on like are you able to pass all the test cases or not? Okay.
Okay. Suppose everyone
solved all the tests. Yes.
Like suppose everyone solved all the all the questions.
Yeah. All will be getting the equal marks and then like equal weightages.
Then how will that they had mailed that they will give the certificate to only 10% of the students?
Yes.
How that will go?
Then see if more people are there at the top, then all of them will be giving certificates. It's not that we are going to give only for one person. Okay. We are going to give for so many.
Okay.
Sir, for contest, this CodeChef contest, we are facing the error like your contest access is restricted.
The same error others are facing, that will be resolved. Okay. Any other questions apart from this CodeChef?
Sir, can you stick on to the timing? Like it gets extended for a quite long time.
Can we? Can we reduce the time or like what are you trying to say?
No, like instead of 1 hour, it has run for 2 hours now, is it?
No, this is meant for 2 hours. It's not meant for 1 hour. This is a 2-hour session.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yes, Roy.
Yeah, sir, in CodeChef, there is a unattempted questions is given, sir. So how to where to put the answer, sir? I didn't get that, sir.
Yeah, there will be.
Can I share my screen, sir?
Yeah, actually, you need not share. There will be demo video shared for you. Okay, like explaining you like how to answer questions on CodeChef funnel. Okay, it will be shared with you. Okay, just have some patience. Yeah, it will be shared. Okay.
Okay, actually, it's a sample. It's practice question, I believe, sir. In unattempted practice question, sir. So I have clicked that. Contest code. It's not exactly contest code. You can type the answer, but I didn't find it where to type the answer, sir. Code. I'm talking about the code.
Okay. Can you share a screen?
Hello.
Yeah. Can you share a screen?
Yeah. So can you see it, sir?
See, this you're talking about. See, this for the. These are the normal problems, right?
Yeah. In this problem, sir, when I click this problem, it is taking me to here in this page, sir.
Yeah. Can you scroll down? Scroll down.
So where to
scroll down?
Here it is given submit, sir.
Correct. Yeah. Can you just
click
go to
on
top?
submit and then you get to choose the language and
And
then you
here
have to
it's
write
talking
it
about the
in your-
solution, my solution, but I didn't give any solution. Here submit button is there, sir. But where to type the code, sir?
Can you go
Click on submit, then you will get
click
the
on
option.
submit, then you will get the option.
Okay, got it.
You can just select the language there. You need to select Python there.
Yes.
Okay. But this is for like normal Python. Okay. These are the general problems that is available for everyone. Okay. But this is not what CodeChef contest is based on. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I'm not able to access pypod.github. We have given the one link.
Yeah.
So it is showing that the site can't be reached, but my internet is working. Hello, sir.
Okay. Wait. I'll paste that link in the chat box. Okay, you're still not able to access it?
No, I've just clicked on. It's still buffering.
So that should be accessible for you.
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet?
No, sir.
You can share a screen?
Yes, sir. So is the screen visible?
Yeah, it is.
site can't be reached.
Are you using some kind of VPN?
Try
or
with
what?
new link.
Okay.
It should be accessible for you. Like try doing it in a different browser or like.
Yeah, or you can click on the starting of there is a exclamation mark is there, no? You click there. Like
I'll do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We look at it. Okay. I do not know why it's not working. We look at it. Okay.
I think
See, it's not secure. So what you have to do is you have to click there. Nearby pipot is there, no? Before that there is a exclamation sign.
Yeah.
Can you click on that exclamation sign? Not there. Yeah.
Just I think if you remove index.html, it will work.
I'll try.
That hash should be this.
Okay. No, I don't know why.
No, click it once
Add
again.
the slash.
You didn't add slash. The same link, just remove index.html.
Okay.
You can also try to ping this site and
yeah, I've pinned. I made a bookmark of it.
Did you ping using the DOS command?
No, I bookmarked it.
No, bookmark is a different thing.
The site is reachable or not? I'm just concerning.
No, it's not reachable. The site can't be reached.
So I think something related to some
Where
security policies is blocking that.
I think there are some browser
I
settings.
can open it.
There are some browser settings. I guess try doing it.
It is reachable.
Browser,
Try HTTPS prefixing.
Yeah, that HTTPS was there. It was there. That's not an issue. Yes, it was something else. Okay.
Some security policy, I think.
Yeah.
Your local policies.
Can you please click on details?
Let's not. I mean, let's not waste too much time on it. All I was saying is try checking it in a different browser. Okay. If you're still not able to get it, please post it in Discourse. Okay.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll look into it. Okay.
Okay. I'll stop my sharing.
Yeah. Stop sharing. Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Okay. Yeah.
I have just a little doubt, sir. After doing GRPA one,
after that we'll go. Okay. Yeah. Ask Kanchit.
Yes, sir. After doing the GRPA.
Yes. After doing GRPA.
I ensure myself that I am correct or wrong. Means the submit which I did was right or wrong. So how I ensure the public.
Once you click on submit, right, there will be a small message that appears. 5 out of 5 private test cases passed. 1 out of 5 private test cases passed. If you're able to pass all private test cases, then that means that you've done it correctly, and then the code is correct.
Okay.
Sir, one last question. Can you suggest some practice areas like where we should practice more on this?
You see, the just a first week, so if we just follow the lectures and solve the PPA and as well as GRPA problems, so that will be good enough. And in the later weeks, I will tell you, if you try solving in the CodeChef and all, but right now, if you try to solve it in the CodeChef, those problems will be like too much for you. Okay, since we just know the basics of programming, so that is just like too far ahead. We'll discuss it. Okay, when the time comes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Okay.
1 minute. May I ask something?
Hello.
Yeah. May I ask something?
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
we
but this is the last one, okay?
No, this is not the question. This is not the question.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
earlier solve with us in term one subject, we were solving the similar questions like GA. But here, do we do like this or this is only solved with us?
No, we do not do the similar problems. We do not do similar problems. Okay. This is not MCQ or MSQ. I mean, this is not a normal one, right? We do a different problems. We do not do the similar ones.
No, actually similar to GA, we are using to solve.
Even similar to GA also we will not be doing. We'll do a different problems.
So there will be only 8 weeks.
There will be 12
Okay,
weeks.
10 weeks, but I can see on the website that there is only 8 weeks, 0 to 8.
No, there are going to be 12 weeks. You cannot have but there are going to be 12 weeks.
Sir, I have a question, sir. I have asked this question beginning of the class, sir, and I said.
Sorry, it was a chapter.
See, there are 12 weeks. There are 12 weeks. We will be uploading 12 weeks. I am assuring you. Okay, let's move forward. Yes, Roy.
Sir, I have asked one question, sir, beginning of the class, sir. Actually, sir, I am not able to handle this discourse, sir. Actually, in orientation session, madam was discussing about that you have to ask a question, you have to answer a question for that particular subject in discourse, sir. But I don't know how to do it, sir. Actually, can you show a little bit how to work with this discourse thing, sir?
You would have got this discourse link right in the Gmail.
Yeah, I have got it, sir. But in subject section, how to ask a question, sir? Can you guide us, sir?
Okay, I'll show it. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for you, it might appear like a little different. Okay, but then what's going to happen is you could see here, right? There is going to be this course tag, all categories in the categories you can see the courses tag. Okay. So in the courses, you could go to this introduction to programming in Python.
Yes, sir.
In the courses. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You go there, you'll be able to see all the doubts that was asked recently. Okay. The latest one, new one, 100 one, there are going to be different categories from which you can choose a course. Okay. Okay, these are the existing ones. So you can just go there. This is like one of the doubt that was asked. My specific doubt is so. Okay. One person has asked a doubt. You can reply to it. Click on this reply. You'll be able to reply to this post. There are few students who have already replied. Okay, Bharat Raghu has replied. Some other student has replied. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Until now, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then
where to type my question, sir? If I wanted to ask one new question, sir.
Yeah. I'm coming to that. So you could see the plus here, right?
Okay.
You can create a new topic. Okay. So the title should be there. And then you should be selecting at least one tag, like which week it is regarding to. So for now it is regarding week 1. So select week 1. Okay. I could just mention it I have a doubt in print statement. Okay.
Got it.
And then you need to have this title here, print statement in Python. Okay, something like it. Okay. And then you can just click on create topic. Okay, so I could see that here I have created this topic. Now if I go to that intro to Python, I could see my post there. Okay, my doubt there. Okay. Do not post it as simple as this. Have it specifically. Okay. Some person has already typed it. Okay, yeah. Nishan, one of the students whose initialization they are there. Okay. So and then they can actually reply to it. Okay. You can it is interactive. You could post your questions and other asking the doubts. Okay.
Okay. Got it, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I can actually delete it. So I'll just delete the topic because that is just for. That is just to show example. So that's why I deleted it. Okay. 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 So thank you. Okay. Like.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.